Hey you guys, hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing really well. I'm right next to this busy overpass here. I just wanted to talk about this plant. So sorry if I yell, I'm gonna be a little bit loud just to compensate for the cars. I really wanted to talk about this plant here. This is Viburnum bodnantense. It's a profuse bloomer. It's a very hardwood plant. It blooms anywhere from November into late February. And I think this is the perfect Valentine's Day plant because it smells so good. It smells quite cinnamony, a little bit of like a gardenia note to it. It's just a really good smelling plant. And it's incredibly hardy. So on my personal list from 1 to 10 of how easy a plant is to take care of, from 1 being the easiest to 10 being the hardest, this is like a 1 or a 2. It's like impossible to kill. I like very loam soils. It's okay with a little bit of soil compaction. If you're gonna prune it, I recommend pruning it in the, okay good, the car's died down a bit. I recommend pruning it in the middle of the summer when it's a little bit more in its leafed out but somewhat dormant stage, so it's not pushing out active growing leaves, but it has mature leaves on it. It has this really velvety, ovate shaped leaf. It's kind of almost dark blue, kind of dusty on the bottom side, and then on the top side it's dark green. So it's just a super interesting accent plant. Another thing I want to say is if you're going to prune it, I recommend pruning selective canes because this plant blooms on second year wood. So if you cut off all of your new canes, you're not going to get any blooms. It blooms for quite a while. It blooms for about a month. It's really cold. I'm freezing my ASS off right now, so it's -9 right now, I believe. But I really wanted to make this video. Anyways, so it blooms in clusters of about 20. Each bloom has 5 petals to it. They also come in a white color. Drainage isn't usually an issue with this plant. You don't necessarily really have to fertilize it a whole lot, although it does benefit from a little bit of an application of seaweed mulch in the late spring. And you'll notice this plant is so resilient. If it gets really cold, which we've experienced some insane wind chill, it'll actually abort its blooms, and then the following week you'll get all your blooms back, which is really nice. It does really well as a cut flower. This is a plant where if you put it in a little bit of water with a tiny little bit of sugar, it should last about 3 weeks to a month inside a vase, which is really, really nice. It has this exfoliating bark. It is very prone to getting a lot of lichen growing on it, but that's just saprophytic and it doesn't really affect the plant. So if you see lots of like bacterial cultures and lichens and stuff growing on the actual bark, it doesn't affect the plant at all. It'll do just fine. It's very long-lived, maximum height of about 20 feet, maximum spread of about 15 feet, and I think everyone should grow it. So happy Valentine's Day, folks. Stay blessed and have a great day. Keep warm, unlike what I'm doing because I'm really cold right now. Thanks for watching.